You want it to be one way.
Man, I don't
You want
know
it to be
what
one
Man,
way.
stop. Stop saying that.
But it's the other way.
When I'm drinking, I like to drink. Smoking, I like to smoke. I get high to ease my pain. Trying my best to cope. When I'm drinking, I like to drink. Smoking, I like to smoke. I get high to ease my pain. Trying my best to cope.
What's good, man? Welcome to the latest edition of the One Way Podcast. I'm your host, Lorenzo, also known as One Way Renzo. Checking in. We haven't done a podcast in a while, but we'll get right into it, man. Finally, was able to get some ribs out there to the public. Sold about 80% of the ribs. Was in the sale of the first 30 to 40%, man. The money was made back and everything else was profit. We even take the loss of the 20% as a profit because that loss is delicious. But, man, I feel pretty good. A lot of good things are happening in boxing right now. Shout out to the LDBC. Anthony Joshua has a fight coming up that no one cares about. I think that's pretty cool. It says a lot about how American fight fans at least feel about Anthony Joshua at this point. I remember it was around Fight 13 that I discovered Anthony Joshua for myself. You know, I looked at his build and I was like, yo, this guy looks like he was chiseled to be a bodybuilder rather than a boxer, but, you know, so I'll rock with it. Turned out he was a solid fighter, man. You know, found out he won a gold medal and all that good stuff, even though I wasn't into the Olympic boxing at the Olympics that he won. It must not have been televised because I'm damn sure going to watch anybody who's throwing hands, but I see the little history and I followed him up to a point. And that point was literally to the point where when I discovered Deontay Wilder, because here's a guy over here in my backyard, literally in my backyard, because this man is from the SEC, Southeastern. Right now I'm laughing because I just got tongue-tied and sometimes I just let that shit roll like, exactly. But, this man's from the SEC, Southeastern Conference stand-up, man. Shout out to Georgia. Man from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, man. But, yo, I discovered Deontay Wilder, man, and then, you know, I forgot all about Anthony Joshua because in this sport of boxing, man, you usually support who you identify with. And I can identify with the Nigerian guy with the British accent, man. But I can identify with that southern drawl that Deontay Wilder has. I can identify with the customs. I can identify with the sayings. I can identify with Deontay Wilder telling another man that he's going to cripple him in front of his son. Maybe you can't. But when you're fighting, when you're doing something like fighting, all bets are off. You pretty much say and do what you want to say. Because you got to pay for that when you get into that ring. Now, granted, people on the outside may be hurt, but people on the outside ain't got nothing to do with what goes on the inside of that square circle. It is what it is, man. If it makes a fight better, it makes the fight better. It's possible to have a rap beef without people getting shot. And rappers say some of the most fucked up shit to each other. I can go down for some boxers getting into the ring who's actually going to slug it out saying things like that. Although I wouldn't say anything like that to anyone. But But that's me, man. And that's what I like about Deontay Wilder. He does things that I can't do, like knock out heavyweight champions. Also, speaking of heavyweight champions, Deontay Wilder finally has an opportunity to fight for the lineal championship. And that is without fighting Anthony Joshua. Deontay Wilder is going to fight Tyson Fury, and that is a gift that we didn't know that we were going to get so soon. As a matter of fact, we have Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn to thank for this gift. As a matter of fact, we have bravado and just somebody just standing up for something, just being hard for real, saying, look, I can't let this whole boxing community over here look like chumps. Deontay Wilder, I'll fight you. And Tyson Fury is out there really selling this fight, man. He is really selling this fight, man. A lot of people out here in the LDBC, well, a few people I've heard in the LDBC say that they don't like the way, or maybe Deontay Wilder's been a little too chummy with Tyson Fury. I think Deontay Wilder is just happy to be basking in this moment right now. I think he still has that same kind of I'm finna murder this man mentality. But I think he respects what Tyson Fury stands for even before he gets in the ring. So there's a healthy respect there on the outside during this whole build up for it. But guaranteed, when he steps inside that man, he's gonna try to take that man's head off. Because he knows that's the man that beat Klitschko first. That's the man that beat Klitschko when we can argue Klitschko wasn't past his prime or wasn't old for real. That's the guy right there. He's still relatively young. He's undefeated. He lost his belts outside of the ring. This is a better heavyweight fight. And to go from Luis Ortiz to Tyson Fury? Come on, man. Who's the last two people that Anthony Joshua's fought? Joseph Parker, Takum. Now he's gonna fight Povetkin. People are giving Povetkin a shot. Come on, man, stop playing. He had his puncher's chance because they're heavyweights, but nah, man. Anthony Joshua's gonna win this, and we're not gonna care. We're gonna stream the hell out of it, though. Even if I supported Eddie Hearn, to keep it real, as a boxing fan, I'm probably gonna stream it. Stream all these fights, man. Let's keep it real. It's the best way to watch them all, man. But state of boxing, it's pretty good, man. I respect it. I'll take any fight I can get, man. I can go on all day telling you the fights I'd take. I'd take a Sean Porter versus Timothy Bradley fight. I'd take a Victor Ortiz versus Manny Pacquiao fight. Just cause. I don't care. Just put the gloves on, step in there, man. I'm out.
I'm drinking, I like to drink. Smoking, I like to smoke. I get high to ease my pain. Trying my best to cope.
Happy to join with you today.
Once you change your philosophy, you change your thought pattern.
I love America. I love everybody. Do what this white kid can do more.